It's January 6th, 2020, and the window for the New Orleans Saints to win the Super Bowl again has closed. This is now 3 straight years they have lost in the playoffs in heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, want to just die fashion if you're a New Orleans Saints fan. And 2 of the 3 years it's been done at the hands of the Minnesota Vikings. And 2 of the 3 times there's been questionable calls by the referees. Today, though, the New Orleans Saints have no one to blame but themselves. Sean Payton ran a horrific game plan. He has Drew Brees throwing the ball deep when they're up 10-6, 10-3 in the second quarter. And Brees wasn't sharp. Brees did not have a good game at all. Taysom Hill was the Saints offense for most of this game. And he's just throwing the ball up, throwing these deep passes as the Vikings are moving the ball steady on offense. The Saints are getting the ball and just heaving the ball down the field. That's getting your defense back on the field tired. There was just no control to the Saints. Nothing. So they went down into heading into the fourth quarter down 20-10. And then here's Taysom Hill to give them that spark. He helps them get their second touchdown and cut the lead to 20-17. Then later, Hill makes a big run. And on the very next play, Brees fumbles. Now, the Saints got a break. They got a chance to get the ball back. And their 2-minute offense was just lackadaisical. They have a timeout. And they're rushing up to spike the ball. Meanwhile, they lose to 10 seconds because they get called for illegal offense. The no shift they didn't set. How about using that timeout and saving the entire 10 seconds and throwing the ball up the end zone a few times? It didn't make sense. It did not make sense. Nothing the Saints did today, decision-wise, made sense. And, of course, you got the awful overtime rules in the NFL. Vikings won the coin toss, got the first possession, went right down the field. I just want to see each team touch the ball once. I think that's the fair way to do NFL overtime. Just once. Every team has to touch the ball once. If a team scores a touchdown, other team gets the answer. And then we go from there, sudden death. But for a team not to even touch the ball, and the reason why is, you can say, yeah, they can play defense, but this is the NFL, where offenses have so many advantages over the defense. And it's already been a defense that's been out there for 60 minutes. Beat up, tired, exhausted, and they're trying to stop an offensive team. So, 3 out of 4 road teams won this weekend. Of course, we got the big upset on Saturday with the Patriots losing. And then the one that wasn't a surprise, but the line shifted on this one. The Eagles were the road dog again, and all of a sudden, by the time the game kicked off, they were a favorite, 1-point favorite. And Carson Wentz, making his first start, was not in the game long. I mean, this is a guy who missed the Eagles Super Bowl run with an ACL. Last year hurt his back as the Nick Foles drove him to the second round. And there's no Nick Foles this time, so it was Josh McCown. And that was not good. Not going to do it. The Eagles were not going to beat the Seahawks with Josh McCown. It was just not going to happen. Russell Wilson, a strong game. Seahawks played a strong defense. Eagles hung in there. They hung in there, but ultimately lose 17-9. Seattle advances now. Will play Green Bay. Vikings will get slayed in San Francisco. And we'll probably have a boring NFC Championship game as the Niners and the Packers do not match up well with the Niners. I think the only team that had a chance to really beat the Niners, well, the Seahawks have a chance. But they're going to have a tough time winning in Green Bay. So that's going to be interesting. If the Seahawks can somehow beat the Packers, then I think we'll have a good, interesting championship game. But there it is. Divisional playoffs are set. All right, let me see anything. I'm no longer going to do the reading off of every score, because that's kind of pointless and mundane, and I'll try to look around at some interesting happenings, but I don't see anything really interesting happening today. And the Devils didn't play today. Devils, of course, are back in action on Tuesday night at the Prudential Center. So let's move ahead with the 3 stars today. We're going to go Dalvin Cook, Russell Wilson, and Evander Kane. Of course, you can get a look at that on my new revamped website, the Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And of course, today's on this date looks back to 1980 NFL Championship game, 1979 AFC Championship game, where a play happened in this game. Mike Renfro caught what looked like a touchdown pass in the back quarter of the end zone that was not called a touchdown, and really began planting the seeds for replay in the NFL. So check out that story at Barstool Sports and at Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And today's birthday shout out, I guess I'll shoot it out to Lou Holtz, turning 83. Good day.